Now, 100 civilians were evacuated from the Azovstal steelworks region in Mariupol in Ukraine, controlled territory of Saturday, but it's feared many remain trapped in the area. But the Russian occupation is very much felt in the Kherson region, where the ruble is to be introduced from today. Well, Ievgen Matiushenko joins us now to tell us more. And Ievgen, let's start with the really positive news over the course of yesterday that those first civilians, women and children, were successfully evacuated out of the steelworks. And we believe President Zelensky was saying from 8 o'clock this morning that should resume again today.
Yeah, sure. The effort should resume today. I think it has already started. And we believe more civilians will be evacuated to the Ukrainian controlled territory. Right.
Have we heard any updates from those who were successfully evacuated yesterday about the conditions that they were living in? Because we heard testimony over the weekend via Elon Musk's Starlink satellites of what was going on. But I wondered if we've heard any more from them in the last 24 hours.
We haven't heard any more from them since they left the area. But as we saw the videos from the site where they were sheltering, in the Azovstal, and as they were heading out of there, they told us that they had really grave conditions staying in there. They were forced to stay there under constant shelling and bombardment by Russian forces. That was hell, actually. There were children there, there were women there, there were the elderly. So those images were just horrific for anyone in Ukraine, I believe, beyond too.
And what sort of percentage of the people who are trapped in there now then have been able to get out, and how many are expected to escape? I mean, we're not talking about any of the Ukrainian forces. We are just talking about civilians, aren't we?
We were talking about hundreds of civilians that what we were told by the military. I don't have the exact number for you, unfortunately, but I believe most of them, I believe even all of them, will be evacuated in the course of these days. That's what we all believe in.
Kherson, over the weekend, switching to the use of the ruble, obviously under Russian occupation. How significant a moment is this? And, you know, what does it tell us, really, about what the Kremlin's intentions are?
The Kremlin's intentions in Kherson region in Ukraine south were initially a bit different, I believe. They were expecting a welcome, so I believe they had wrong intelligence about the moods in the region. They believed that people would really welcome them and help them establish the so-called People's Republic or whatever. But it turned out, as we see from the footage from the central square of the city of Kherson, that people actually, they are mad at the occupiers. They see what they are being shown on TV because Russian TV has been turned on for them. They see that propaganda is telling them that the local population is welcoming the invaders, but they see that they're not doing what they're told they're doing. They are protesting, they're rallying against the occupiers, and the ruble territory, the ruble thing, is really a propaganda stunt. People in the area, they're fleeing. I mean, the one who can. As I was told by a local resident, a woman who managed to flee the region, she said starting April 24th, the evacuation of civilians was pretty much halted by the invasion forces. People at the checkpoints are told to just turn around and go back. They're told, let your army stop bombing us, stop shelling us, and then we will let you go. So they're sort of trying to use people as human shield.
Awful situation. Ievgen, I see you're speaking to us from Lviv this morning. Tell us a little bit about the VIP visit yesterday. Angelina Jolie making a trip to the city, talking to people who have fled from the war. Obviously, she works and is involved with the UN Refugee Council. Tell us how that's gone down in Lviv.
Well, that was a bit of a stir here. Actually, she was just a couple of blocks away from me when I was there in the park. And people were really excited to see her there. First, she came to a local coffee shop, and then all those videos that went viral came out. And after that, she went to a place where people, the evacuated people, the families, the children, the mothers, were staying, and she spoke with them. And that was really amazing. That was an emotional moment for many here, because people know who she is, and people know what she's doing in the humanitarian field. And so everyone was really excited to see her. And actually, many here made fun of a Russian-based magazine which mentioned that Jolie was in Eastern Europe, not far away, doing something with her backpack on. So they didn't even dare to write word Ukraine in the report. That's how apparently they're afraid of this word and of the name of this country. That was funny.
Pointing, but look, this is maybe an indicator anyway of increasing confidence in the stability of that part of the country. And of course, we also saw, didn't we, Nancy Pelosi over the weekend. And indeed, I believe the UK ambassador, Melinda Simmons, has said that she's comfortable to return to Kyiv. So all positive signs. Ievgen Matiushenko, lovely to talk to you this morning. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.